Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we preserve and appreciate American culture in the form of entertainment, whether that be sitcoms, movies, cartoons, toys, music. I am a collector. Well, I don't want to go and say that I'm a collector. I'm not a heavy collector, but I do have a collection. I collect DVDs, mainly sitcoms and TV shows, and I have movies. I have a movie collection. I have music, a lot of CDs, and I just want to preserve the things that I grew up on, and share them with you, and start a community, and hope you could share with me, with your memories, with some of these things. So I got a couple packages in the mail, and I'm ready to rip them open and see what we got. I forgot what it is. But it's a pretty big cardboard delivery bag here. Let's see what we got. Most of the stuff that I collect is older, usually 80s. That was the time frame I really was into, like a lot of television, movies. So I'm a huge 80s fan. But yeah, I collect 90s, early 2000s. Not a lot of recent stuff. So most of the stuff is older. It's better, and I'm gonna be that guy too. They don't make them like they used to. You know how it is. All right, so we got three DVDs in here, and I believe these are all 80s. Let me see. What am I? There we go. All right, let's go with. All right, they're jammed in here. Good Lord. All right, there we go. Actually, are they stuck to like the glue or something? All right, here we go. Oh, man. Troublesome. First movie. Oh, it is stuck. Okay, first movie, classic 80s movie. Two of the biggest. I don't want to say biggest names in the 80s, but two big names. In American movie culture. We got Kurt Russell, we got Goldie Hawn, and the movie is Overboard. Yes, Overboard. Comedy. Great movie from the 80s. Goldie Hawn is an American treasure. We got the great Kurt Russell down here. I believe they're a married couple, especially at this time when they made this movie. I believe they're a married couple. They still might be today. Anyway, Overboard. Great movie. It's about a lady, rich lady, very well-to-do, falls overboard, falls off a boat, gets amnesia. Kurt Russell, like a trailer park kind of like white trash kind of guy, claims her because she doesn't have her memory. He claims her because he knows that she's rich, so he claims her, brings her home, introduces him to his kids. She becomes part of the family. They fall in love. She finally finds out that she's not. Well, he lies and said that they're married and yada yada yada, because he's trying to get that money. She finds out. Whatever. But it's a cute little comedy, classic 80s. Like I said, two big stars: Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. Overboard, great movie. I can't wait to watch this. Very very lighthearted and touching movie. Now we got two more movies here, right? Let me get into this one real quick. So this is a classic 80s movie with a few big names in it. We got Kiefer Sutherland. We got the Jamie Gertz. We got the two Coreys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Yes, and the movie is The Lost Boys. Classic movie from the 80s. The Lost Boys. Man, one of the original, I won't say original, because there was vampire movies way before The Lost Boys. But, the vampire teen story. I mean, The Lost Boys, going back to the 80s, was doing this way before Twilight. But anyway, great movie, thriller, very suspenseful, scary. Like I said, got the two Corys, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, classic 80s. Um, and just a great movie, man. I can't, again, I love the 80s. Most movies that came out in the 80s were iconic, were big. This was a big one. And man, I can't wait to watch this scary movie. I remember I was a little startled when I watched it as a kid. Um, but yeah, man, the Lost Boys, great movie, great to add to my collection. Can't wait to watch it. Staying in the vein of horror, if you will, horror, kind of like a lighthearted horror movie. Nah, it's not really a horror movie, but a lighthearted, scary comedy, if you will. Boom. The movie is The Monster Squad. Yes, classic 80s teen movie. You know, they say it's a mix between Goonies and I forgot, man. I forgot. But it's, you know, you got a group of kids going out fighting the classic monsters, right? You got Dracula, you got Frankenstein, the werewolf, the mummy. I think it's the merman or some monster from the ocean. But yeah, you got classic monsters from American history, American movie history. And do we got a Frankenstein in here? I can't remember. I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid, and it didn't come on that much. So I only saw it, you know, when we rented it. And we didn't rent movies more than once. So I do remember it. I do remember liking it, but I don't remember watching it much on like reruns or syndication because I didn't see it much. So now that I came across it, and I'm glad I got it because I can't wait to watch it. Like I said, you know, you got the young kids, so it's got that teenage vibe in it, just that 80s feel, and it's gonna be great. You know, it's gonna be great. Can't wait to watch this. We got some extras, but yeah, all in all, this is great, man. Like I said, Monster Squad, classic 80s. Can't wait to watch it. I love the Blu-rays with the slipcover. This is the Kino KL Studio Classics, Kino Lorber. I'm not really a heavy collector like that where I know the names of the different studios. I know a lot of other channels, you know, talk about the different studios and the different, boutiques that re-release films. I'm not on that level yet. I just like to collect movies from my childhood and movies that I enjoy and really want and like. Same with television. So I'm in that field where I collect what I want and what I like. Hopefully, I don't get to the point where I'm just buying anything that comes out as a collector, because I don't think I can afford it. But like I said, I'm looking forward to watching this. All three of these actually. Monster Squad is going to be great. The Lost Boys, Overboard. So yeah, I can't wait to watch these movies, and I'm so glad I got them in my collection, and glad I got to share them with you. Drop down in the comments some memories you have of these movies, and you know, maybe I'll start. I don't want to say not reacting. I'm not going to react to movies, but maybe review them a little more in depth after I watch them. Give a different point of view and perspective of, you know, some movies I'm sure I thought were great back in the day, but they might not hold up today. I don't know. But I got a feeling most of the movies I watched as a kid and I go back and watch today, I still like. So it's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to like it. But anyway, you know, again, once I watch them again, maybe I could talk a little more thoroughly about them. But until next time, when I get a few more movies or go to the thrift shop, get some DVDs, get some sitcoms, get some toys, get some CDs. I'll share them with you, and we'll talk about them. So until next time, God bless America.